Hello there, Pisces. It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I am so grateful that you're here. Today, we're doing your April 2022 career and money reading. So we'll take a look at your overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, subscribing. All those things do help to get my message out to more people. And I am so grateful for all of your support of my channel. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to get into your reading. We're going to start off with the animal spirit, butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Oh, Pisces, this whole year, you have had this energy of really stepping out into doing something that your heart truly desires, like leaving behind what other people may have wanted for you, or what you felt like you had to do to help please other people. And there's this energy suddenly of you stepping into something that is really based on what your heart desires. And I feel there's been this energy January, February, March, we're now into April. A lot of the energies that we had at the beginning of the year, of new beginnings and stuff like that have finally, I think we're finally stepping into actually getting into that new energy. There was a lot of messages about new energies, new paths opening up, but I feel like you're finally stepping onto that path. And notice this is the number 11, master number, really stepping into your heart's desire, creating what is coming from you and co-creating with spirit. So your moonology card, balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. There's your energy, Pisces. This energy of really understanding. You may have for the last 3 to 6 months, been going between. It's almost this energy of waffling between, am I going to just step into my spiritual path, or am I going to also, or then switching and saying, no, I just have to focus on making money, right? I'm going to create for the good of the world, and then no, I have to make money. It's like going between the 3D and the 5D and struggling with that. But I feel like you're coming into balance and understanding that when you follow your heart's desire, that the universe will back you and you will get the financial stability. The things that you are really wanting and needing will come your way. Sometimes in a fashion that you're not really sure how it got here, right? You'll get windfalls, even if you're not making the type of money that you may have wanted to make following your heart's desire. You'll have things come onto your path that will be windfalls from the universe to help support your art, to help support whatever it is creating. And then we have milestone. Look at this, such a lovely energy of really stepping into what it is that you want, and then having kind of the universe rewarding you for what it is that you are creating, understanding that you're truly using your gifts and talents to help create something that benefits the collective. Really nice energy. Okay, so let's go to the tarot and get some more details. I'm doing a little bit of a different spread. We're going to take a look at your energy right now, as well as what your biggest obstacle in April. Then we'll take a look at your greatest strength over this month, and then something that you could possibly focus on helping, a weakness or an area that is an obstacle, an area of resistance, a lesson that you're learning. We'll take a look at that so that you can be aware of that. And then we'll take a look at advice from spirit, and then finally the outcome if you take the advice. But remember, Pisces, you have free will. You can do whatever you think is best for you. Okay, so let's take a look first at your overall energy for this month. 7 of Wands. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards. The Seven of Wands in traditional tarot is about overcoming obstacles, being able to move out of those things that have, been obstacles in your way, overcoming them so that you can go on to being successful. The Seven of Wands in this deck is the strong man inside a cage. And, it always reminds me of those cages that we allow ourselves to be put in. The cage of what other people expect from us. This could be from childhood. This could be your family and friends that are in your life now. This could be society. This could be your religious beliefs, your cultural beliefs. It's the cage that we allow ourselves to be put in because we are either, following what we feel our family, our background wants us to do. So it's a belief system that we grow up with, or it could be, that we don't necessarily always have the courage, the strength to break out of the box that we're put in or the cage that we're put in, But look, it's the strong man, and this is your energy for the month of April. So you're having the strength to bend those bars back and say, I don't have to stay in this cage anymore. So say, your parents wanted you to be, a lawyer or a doctor, and you were always drawn to be an artist or a musician. It's this energy that you allowed yourself to go on that path of, being a lawyer or a doctor. You may have even thought, oh, that's the path that I want to go on. But now you're coming into the sense of that your art or your music or something else that you'd like to create is really your gift, and that it's time to step out of this cage that you've been in for your entire life and step into what it is that you truly want. And look at this. We had 3 of Cups on the bottom. This sense of actually celebrating what your gifts and talents are, and following them. Understanding that this is part of your transformation, is finding the courage and the strength to really step into what it is that you want to desire, and understanding that the universe will back you when you step into that energy. So let's see what your main obstacle this month is. The Star. Healing that inner child, wishing and hoping and dreaming of what it is that you truly want. You may have not, even had the strength or the courage or, even feeling like you were allowed to dream of something outside of the cage that you've been in for a very long time. The cage represents all those boundaries, those confinements that we put on ourselves, or we allow others to put on ourselves so that we fit in, so that, our family and friends don't abandon us, reject us out of the tribe. And so there's this energy of understanding that you can wish and dream for other things and that they can come true. It's this sense of, yes, when I allow myself to stay in the cage and when I follow what other people want for me instead of what I really want for myself, then I feel a loss because my inner child, my soul is sitting there yearning for more, knowing that there are strengths and talents and skills that you have that you're not quite sharing, that you're not using. So let's take a look at what your strength is. King of Pentacles. Look at that. Like if you have been worried about making money, this energy of balancing spirituality and practicality. It is this energy of you can make money with your giving gifts and talents. It's this energy of understanding that you can make money using those gifts that you were given. Ace of Pentacles, I feel like, this is a fresh start. This is taking an idea and planting that seed, knowing that when you do, the money will come to you. The King of Pentacles is wealth. more than you need so that you can share with others. The King of Pentacles is very generous. That kind of comes into this balancing of spirituality and practicality, understanding you may, even this cage could be the belief that, if you make a lot of money, it could be your relationship with money. If you make a lot of money, then you're not very spiritual. It's healing. Okay. It is healing this connection, to whatever is confining you from stepping out of that cage and really going after what it is that you want. It could be that you're coming into an energy of understanding that if you do, start a business and it's very successful and you make a lot of money, right? That you can share that money with others. It's not that you have to, sit and use the money all for yourself. You could start a charity with it. You could, provide help for other people that can't make as much money, that don't have as much as you have. It's this sense of stepping into this energy of understanding, oh, wait a minute, I do have a gift. And when I use that gift, I can create a lot of money, but I don't have to keep the money for myself. I can share it with others. Wow, really interesting. So let's take a look at the lesson that you're learning, or the big obstacle that you have this month that you can work on. Four of Swords, healing. I really feel like you're coming into the sense of really healing is some belief system of understanding. I'm getting a sense too, some of you may feel a little, regretful, or you may have some sense of, being upset with your family or friends for having you grow up thinking that you had to do one career instead of using your given gifts, or of having the belief that, those that make a lot of money are evil. You may be looking at that and thinking, wow, why didn't I come across this sense of understanding that I can use my gifts and create a lot of money and do a lot of good in the world. It's coming into this sense of healing all of those emotions, of understanding that everything comes across on your path at the right time. So if you, are young and you're coming into this knowledge of, wait a minute, I can go do what it is my heart desires and I will make the money that I'm seeking to make, right? Then great. And if you're older and you're like, oh my goodness, I've wasted all of my life trying to make other people happy. Why didn't I come across this earlier? It's okay, because you weren't meant to learn this lesson until now. So it's this sense, I'm getting this sense that it's just accepting that, okay, this is the divine time for you to step into this energy. It could have been that your gift or your talent wouldn't have been as successful or as accepted by others until now, right? So it's this energy of the divine is working with you. They're bringing in this transformation at the right time, because at this time, when you take this step and you have this courage and the strength to step out of that cage and to heal this wound and move forward, to use your gifts and talents and create a lot of money. If you had done this 5 years, 10 years ago, it may not have been as successful. And on this path, while you are coming into this energy of finally using your gifts and talents, following your heart's desire, you have learned other lessons along the path that are going to help you to be successful. So it's this energy of let the past be the past, just embrace this new journey that you're on. So what is your advice? King of Wands, gaining your courage to go ahead and be who it is that you want to be. The King of Wands is a leader, understands that he has, and gender doesn't matter, but that he has the skills, the talent that are needed in the world. And he doesn't mind if he is beating that drum on a beat that is different than everybody else's. He understands that his uniqueness is what makes him such a master, because the kings are the master of talents, right? He's the master of motivation, the master of inspiration. He understands that once he gets out there and starts beating his drum and playing the song that he is being inspired to play, right? That all of a sudden other people will join in. He doesn't wait until he has a lot of followers before he steps out of the cage. He understands he has to step out of the cage first, to have the courage, the strength to step out of the cage and start beating his drum, even if he has nobody following him. He's fine with that, because he knows that when he starts beating his drum and living his life according to his heart's desire, he will attract those other people. And then the money comes in, right? The financial stability, the recognition that you may be looking for. And, we have the Ten of Swords. This is ending. This is having to finally say goodbye to something in your past. And that could be a belief system that you don't believe, you don't feel like you're worthy to make money, or that your talent or gift isn't, grand enough to make money. There's this sense of finally putting that to rest, to understand, hey, that's holding me back. When I step into my energy of loving myself, loving my gifts and talents, and going out there and just beating my drum, I know that I will attract those people that want what I have to offer and will pay for it, or will recognize it, will acknowledge me in the way that you are seeking to be acknowledged. So let's see what your outcome is. 5 of Wands. I think you're going to have a lot of competition. Yes. What do we have? 2 of Pentacles. You may be a little bit concerned about the competition. I feel as if you may be the first one, okay, to start playing this on your drum, right? Going out there and starting this. And then what may happen is you have some competition coming in. It's kind of like you have a great idea and then everybody wants to get on the on your same bandwagon. Wow, that's really kind of incredible, isn't it? It really is a sign that whatever gift or talent, whatever it is that you're wanting to put out there is a good idea, because suddenly you're going to have this competition. So let's see. 9 of Pentacles, the Hermit, Knight of Pentacles. Very nice. Yeah, Magician on the bottom. You are manifesting the life that you are looking for. 9 of Pentacles, stay independent, stay on your track, stay focused with what you are good at. That is the message that I'm getting. It's going to set you apart from the other competition. So, for some of you, you may feel like, well, there's already some competition or something. This is a direct message about staying true to who you are. The 9 of Pentacles is independent, doesn't really care about what everybody else is doing, stays really focused on what she wants to create, right? And that will help you with the competition. And then the Hermit, going within, listening to your intuition to help you stay on track to be who you are, staying independent, not worrying about the competition. And Knight of Pentacles, this is a lovely energy. You are building something that is going to be long lasting. And it's going to go the test of time. You have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, plus the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, you have a lot of wealth coming in with this idea. It is understanding that the Knight of Pentacles is a little bit of a slow energy, but it's slow because it is building a strong foundation. And it's about staying focused on you, what is specifically unique about you. Stay in line with that. Don't try to fit in with the competition. Okay, try to realize that what your gift is a little bit different than what everybody else has. And that is what's going to set you apart. and have you be the shining star in whatever arena this is. All right, does my life have room for more pleasure and play? In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Okay, so the message I got right away is coming back. This is your advice from Spirit, right? The King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very playful spirit. It's this energy of, yeah, I'm just going to go out there and do what I love. And that is what you are being asked to do, is to step into this energy of doing what you love and not really worrying about, what other people think or, being really serious, being focused on the money. It's really about stepping into this energy of loving your work. And when you step into that energy, that is how you are going to attract. That is part of your independence, a part of your uniqueness. You're going to step into that energy, and then you are going to easily manage to manifest what it is that you truly want. Okay, so let's see. Trust. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I set my intention and trust in my abilities to improve my circumstances. Yeah. It's a lovely energy of understanding that you can trust the universe. You can trust yourself. When you go within and you listen to your own heart's desire, when you allow your unique gifts and talents to be what drives your wishes and dreams, right? Then you have the courage to step out of the cage and to step into this transformation that you are looking to actually, you're on that path, This is the transformation. This is like something that's really going to transform your life. And I do want to bring up one last time, when you beat your own drum, when you love your uniqueness and step into that energy, your financial stability, what it is that you are wanting to bring in the 3D will come. It will be on your path. You will have more than enough for yourself, and you can share that with the rest of the world. Really lovely, Pisces. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you so much love and light in this situation and in all your situations. I do personal readings. The link is in the description box below if you'd like some information about that. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.